Why are there not more people talking about the forgotten survival secrets of World War II? Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe, like and share, so you never miss stories that history almost left behind. When we think of World War II, we imagine epic battles and heroic soldiers. But another, quieter struggle unfolded in every British home. The nightly blitz turned ordinary windows into deadly hazards, as fragile glass became a threat to families sheltering inside. Yet, in the face of this danger, ordinary people found ingenious ways to protect themselves. The humble act of taping windows became a symbol of resilience, a grassroots defence born from necessity, not government orders. Families worked together, applying tape and sometimes wire, transforming vulnerability into protection. This simple ritual was a quiet act of defiance, a way to shield loved ones and preserve the sanctity of home. The story of the taped window is a powerful lesson in practical problem-solving and the enduring strength of the human spirit. In peacetime, windows connect us to the world. But during the Blitz, they became a terrifying liability. Bomb blasts sent shockwaves through cities, turning glass panes into clouds of razor-sharp shrapnel. Hospitals filled with civilians injured not by bombs, but by flying glass. The blackout, meant to hide cities from bombers, also hid streets from their own residents, inviting a surge in burglaries. A broken window was now a double threat, a source of injury during raids and an open door for thieves after. The sound of smashing glass was lost in the chaos, making homes even more vulnerable. For families huddled in shelters, the integrity of their windows was crucial for both safety and security. The once friendly window had become a silent enemy. Protecting it was no longer optional. It was a matter of survival. The challenge was clear: how to turn this weakness into a line of defence. The government's answer was simple: tape. Posters and broadcasts taught citizens to crisscross their windows with strong tape, forming a lattice pattern. The tape absorbed shock, and if the glass broke, held shards together, preventing them from becoming deadly projectiles. The key was to secure the tape to both glass and frame, creating a unified barrier. This daily ritual became a visual symbol of national resolve. Patterns varied: diamonds, stars, even family initials. But the purpose was the same: to take control in a chaotic world. While its effectiveness was debated, the psychological comfort was real. Taping windows turned passive fear into active preparation. Tape helped, but it wasn't enough for powerful blasts. Resourceful civilians improved on the official advice, adding wire mesh, often chicken wire, over taped windows. This mesh, fixed to the frame, acted as a safety net, catching glass that tape alone couldn't hold. The combination of tape and wire created a layered defence, far more effective than tape alone. People shared tips and materials, constantly refining their methods. This wasn't just following orders. It was a culture of innovation and collaboration. The evolution from tape to mesh showed a nation thinking, adapting and surviving together. Civilian ingenuity became as vital as any military strategy. Reinforced windows served a dual purpose: shielding families from bomb blasts and deterring burglars during blackouts. The tape and mesh system reduced injuries, saving lives and easing pressure on hospitals. It also made break-ins harder, as thieves faced a tough, noisy barrier instead of a simple pane of glass. For families, this meant safety from both the chaos of war and the threat of crime. The same solution protected lives and property, night after night. A single, well-considered defence brought security to an insecure world. The humble window became a silent guardian. The science behind taping windows is simple but effective. Tape turned brittle glass into a composite material, distributing shock and holding pieces together. Instead of shattering into countless shards, the glass cracked but stayed in place. Adding wire mesh introduced a second layer of protection, absorbing energy and containing broken glass. Each component, glass, tape, mesh, played a role: barrier, reinforcement and safety net. This improvised engineering managed failure, not by preventing breakage, but by minimizing harm. It was a sophisticated solution born from basic materials and necessity. In the darkest times, simple science saved lives. The lessons of wartime window defence live on. Today, homeowners in storm-prone areas tape windows and install shutters, modern echoes of Blitz-era ingenuity. Laminated glass and security screens are direct descendants of tape and wire mesh. The principle remains: distribute stress, hold fragments together, and absorb impact. Simple, accessible materials can make a home safer against both storms and intruders. The wisdom of the past endures, proving that resilience is timeless. What worked in the Blitz still protects us today. The reinforced window is more than a story of tape and wire. It's a testament to human ingenuity. Scarcity forced people to see new possibilities in everyday items. Solutions spread quickly, shared among neighbours and communities. This spirit of adaptation extended to every aspect of life, from growing food to repairing clothes. Every act of creative problem-solving was an act of defiance and survival. The real lesson: preparedness is a mindset, not just a toolkit. The home front's greatest weapon was the collective creativity of ordinary people. The story of the taped window is a microcosm of civilian resilience. It reminds us that history is shaped by small, practical decisions as much as by grand events. These forgotten skills offer timeless lessons in resourcefulness and self-reliance. The wartime home became a laboratory for survival science, lessons still relevant today. Embracing this legacy means becoming more observant, adaptable, and empowered. In the face of chaos, small acts of ingenuity create safety and order. By remembering these measures, we carry forward the hard-won wisdom of a generation that refused to be broken.